What is going on, everybody? So right now I'm on my way to the shop. I haven't had the opportunity to get a haircut from one of the barbers at the barber shop because we just been busy. Right now I think yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, so I didn't even have time. Right now I'm gonna do a self cut. If you know what that means, you cut it yourself, and I don't recommend you do this at home. Since I've been cutting my own hair for years, I'm pretty much experienced in it. So this is how I look. I'm gonna show you how I look after the haircut. Welcome to the barbershop. So right now I'm about to get my hair cut, or I am about to cut my own hair. So basically self-cut, like I mentioned. Don't try this at home. But check out the new Rode microphone that I got, that I mentioned before, the Gorilla tripod. So right now I'm about to do a self-cut, get this out the way. So, guess who finally got their haircut? I mean, as you can see, a taper fade. I did a 2 on the sides to 1.5 to a 1. Scissors on top. Now, let's talk about how you can become a better version for yourself. So, while I was doing my self-cut, I was basically thinking about something that I can speak with you about, being disciplined. Now, let's be honest. There's a lot of things, or maybe a couple of things in our lives that we might not be disciplined in. And because of that, we're always missing the mark. We're always short on cash. We're always not thinking about our health, and we don't lose the certain amount of weight we want to lose, or our mental health is just going through a roller coaster. Whatever it is, we know that the only way to achieve those things is to be disciplined in our actions. Now, let me give you an example in an area where I was not disciplined in. When I went to my doctor, she basically told me that I have high triglycerides and high cholesterol. Because of that, I didn't want to get on statins. She did prescribe me statins, I didn't take them. So I decided to go plant-based, or as people say, vegan. Whatever it is, either or, they're kind of the same. Don't debate me on that. Being on a plant-based diet, I had to do it for 6 months because I know in 6 months that was my next appointment. I actually wrote it down on a page and said I have to lower my high triglycerides, I have to lower my cholesterol and gain good cholesterol. I started with the first month of being on a plant-based diet. I tell you, it was horrible. I love my ribeye steak, and we're in Texas. Come on, who doesn't love barbecue? A little bit more discipline on the food choices that I did. More on the plant-based, or more on fruits and vegetables side. And after 3 months started passing by, I started to realize that, hey, I feel better, I feel really great, I'm able to have this energy. So after 3 months went 5 to 6 months. By that, I've already made it a lifestyle. I became vegan or on a plant-based diet for so long that, hey, you know what? I stayed disciplined in this area that it actually paid off. I went to the doctor's appointment. She says, I lowered my triglycerides, I lowered my cholesterol, and I gained good cholesterol. Now, because of that, being disciplined, like I mentioned, it does pay off. Take that action on any decision that you make. I know this sounds good, but this is actually going to be beneficial to my goals. So the idea of being disciplined is not so much on just missing the mark once in a while. No, being disciplined is, hey, this is what it is. This is the route that I'm going. Whether either I gotta save money, whether it's a choice of food, whether it's the decisions that I make in life, I'm gonna be disciplined to reach this goal. If you know there's an area in your life that you need to stay disciplined in, write down 3 things, or maybe an area in your life that you wanna stay disciplined in to reach those goals or build the life that you want. You know that being disciplined does pay off.